Good evening, everyone. Here we are again, streaming. Last night we had a rough night trying to level. It did not go the way I wanted at all. Lost some games I thought I should have won. Things I could have done better. Things that were just out of my control. You can see here. We had a nasty losing streak. It was not great at all. So we're hoping to fix that tonight. We'll see. I do like this deck. Sometimes I wonder if I just should suck it up and finish building Kazakus Priest, but I know the deck can get to Legend, and I know Mill Warrior can get to Legend, but I just haven't gotten there yet. My highest rank I ever got was 4, but then I just didn't put in enough games to climb higher. I felt like I could have got there. I feel like I can get there. It just takes time. The higher you get, the longer the climb is, and so we're gonna see if we can get back to 13 tonight. Maybe we'll go on a nice streak and get to 12. Who knows? So we'll just go ahead and get started. I know last night I did have to stop because I was getting a little frustrated with things that were not going my way. And excuse me. It's 1:15 in the morning, and being the procrastinator that I am, I waited till just now to start laundry, so we've got to be up for a little while longer anyways, so it's okay. So yeah, let's go ahead and get going. Haven't changed the deck again. I've been thinking about things, wondering if I should replace one Silence with a Mass Dispel. Should I make room for a Thought Steal? It's very RNG dependent, excuse me, Thought Steal to magically steal a counter spell from a mage to stop the infinite combo when counterspell their Time Warp, but that's a big edge case and seems really iffy. While I hate losing to Quest Mage, I beat it enough. This draw, fantastic. Okay. Let's just see how this goes. I'm not thrilled about my draw, but we'll see what happens. We'll save Shadow Word Pain for when we might want the healing ourselves. That card's really interesting. It reminds me of like the Heal Bot. Not the Heal Bot. I can't think of what I'm thinking of, but either way. Basically being able to kill it, heal for 4, it negates a lot of damage. They haven't done anything else yet, which is good, so let's see what we got here. Okay. That one's interesting. I'm always curious about that guy, whether it's worth it. I don't know if it's literally a random pack of cards, like you get it. But like I saw one person, I felt like they got a lot of legendaries out of it, and maybe I'm imagining things. I've never tried it before. So we'll see. Next turn we can Shadow Essence. We're still at full health. Well, that's going to make them a little sad because that's a really good silence target. So we'll go like this, and then we'll go like that. Playing this guy, he's really sad when you play silences, makes him basically not great. Okay, so what do we got going on here? Luckily we still have one more silence in case they get a big Edwin or something like that. Excuse me. So that's fine. Huh. Well, this is also fine. So we can go, oh, see, that's even better. We can just go like this. Next turn, we'll just throw down the Lich King, I guess. The fact that we're going on to turn 8. Well, I guess we'll have another silence to play. He probably has an Assassinate, though. A lot of his cards aren't actually rogue cards, so he may not actually have an Assassinate. If we can get 2 cards out of the Lich King, it would be good. Huh. That's okay. We can still kill it. Let's go like... That was bound to happen eventually. Of course, Barn shows up. Always shows up when you don't want him to. Huh. Well, that's interesting. They've gone through a lot of, let's see, Elise, Alexstrasza, Shaku, Volcanosaur, Dinosize. This guy's played a lot of stuff so far. Oh, their own Lich King, huh? Oh, that's not great. Let's go like this. Show me an obsidian statue. Oh, there we go, obsidian statue. So if we can deal with all his cards that he's still got 10 cards in his hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them aren't actually from his deck originally. So they're random, which is good for us. He could probably just throw the Lich King into my obsidian statue. And then hope one of his smaller guys gets destroyed, unless he wants to throw at a whole bunch of guys hoping as extra targets. But I'm not opposed to just using a Dragonfire Potion next turn. Excuse me. Let's see, here we go. Let's see, if we hit the Lich King, that's fantastic. No, that's alright. So we're going to Dragonfire. Really? That's amazing. Huh. Actually, you know what? This is okay. Because he's going to mill cards. He can't actually get all of those in there. So let's go like this. I mean, we haven't drawn any Eternal Servitudes or Barns. We still have the other Shadow Essence. We have Ysera to play. We still have another Shadow Visions to find another Eternal Servitude. We've had to deal with a lot so far, but we're not out of answers yet either. A potion of pint-sized potion and a potion of madness is great. Pint-sized potion and a Shadow Word Pain is great. This deck is interesting. I'm not sure. The Lich King and Alexstrasza were in his list regularly. Those weren't like cards he got from somewhere else. He got 2 Lich Kings because of the Mimic Pod. Dinosize, Volcanosaur, Lightspawn, were all from other things. He has a huge hand of cards, which I'm worried about, but I feel like we're handling most threats okay right now. And the fact that he's roping and not playing anything makes me wonder what he's doing. So we'll just go ahead and throw down our obsidian statue, and I wonder if he disconnected? 10 cards in hand feels like he should have answers to things, but I mean, we'll take what we can get. It's not if we end up winning, it's not a proud win, but you know, it is what it is. Oh, never mind. Well, I don't know how that would have played out, but it is, there you go. I don't know if I would say we still would have won. We had a lot of good cards left to draw. The fact that we even pulled a Barnes with a Shadow Essence, not fantastic, but oh well. I thought I saw another mosquito. Or I'm just seeing things out of the corner of my eye. Last night's broadcast had, the mic was like perfectly silent until I talked, and then you could hear background fuzz. So I'm wondering if maybe that's a mic sensitivity thing? I'm not sure. Okay, so we're probably playing Ramp Druid, which I hate from the bottom of my heart. We really want to get Barnes, which we did not get. In fact, we literally got the opposite. This is not... By the time we get to cast any of those cards, they will probably have 10 mana because of Druid. But what do you do? I do not like Jade Druid. It's really obnoxious to play against. I feel like... I don't know. I don't want to say it's overpowered, but it's just really not. The fact that the card cost doesn't scale as things go up, and I don't know, it's iffy. See, look, they're already at that much mana. But whatever. What is my record against Druid? I guess we have like a 53% matchup against Druid, which still isn't great, but what do you do? The fact they're on 6 mana, they'll probably play the card that gives them a Jade statue that's a 1/1 and a mana crystal, and then by the time we hit turn 6, they'll Ultimate Infestation, and you know, that's pretty much how this matchup goes, especially when we draw like this. Hey, look, who called it? This guy did. But maybe we can draw Barnes right now, and we'll get a Yasarj into a Yasarj, and then we'll just race him down. That's the dream. Or we could not, so you know, whatever. We're just gonna keep waiting. Next turn we Shadow Essence, and oh well. I guess that what happens when I get my free win from a rogue that leaves. I will not miss when Jade Druid rotates out. Like, not even a little. It's just not fun to play against, and I'm sure people say that about Big Priest. Hey look, we got Barnes. I'm shocked. I have all those creatures. Always gets Barnes. Barnes, you're not... This is not your job. This is not your job. Oh well. So we can hold Shadow Word Horror with a pint-sized potion up until they're 5/5s. Ready? Here comes Ultimate Infestation. Oh no, just a swipe. No. I was ready for it. They always seem to have it. Come on, Barnes. Huh. I guess you just really wanted to play something? Hey, look who showed up. About time, Barnes. Give me a Sarge. Yeah. Excuse me. Oh, he couldn't pull. Why couldn't he pull Yasarj? We might have actually been able to win this game. But here we are. That's interesting. Because that just made it bigger. I don't know if you realize that's what it did. That's actually kind of funny. Huh. So I think we'll save the... Oh, thank you. Oh, that is fantastic. The fact that he played this now means, and we kill it, means he won't get to be able to play the one that he gets to shuffle and make things, so that is great. Oh, him playing that guy without following it up with the Jade card makes me so happy. Because that's one of the killers of like playing against this deck, is when he can not only make a guy, but then shuffle in 3 more copies. They can just go forever. Hey look, Ultimate Infestation. So I think... Card's so good. You know what, we're just gonna go like this. I just want my Lich King out there. I want the extra cards. I want to not get Army of the Dead. I want Frostmourne. The fact that we drew Eternal Servitude makes me really pleased. So, he can start making more tokens. Oh, see, that's fine. That's interesting. I didn't know they ran those cards. Huh. I did not expect that. Let's go... Because next turn, if we need to Dragonfire Potion and then Eternal Servitude. Because his Jades are only 3/3 right now. He really wants to... So this is good. He's going to throw everybody at it. I wonder what he's going to do next. Okay. Anything else? So I think we go... And then... like that. And like I'm really, really happy saying how... I can't think of his name. The other guy, the one that we killed is dead. It really limits his Jade potential. So he's already played one Ultimate Infestation. I don't know if the deck runs two. It might. Okay, so we have... Our Shadowworn Pain will be pretty useless. Oh. And now a silence for that is great. Okay. So we silence that. Then we Dragonfire Potion, I think. Silence. Dragonfire Potion. Eternal Servitude for the Lich King. Oh, anti-magic shell. We can... Oh, that'd be so good. The Lich King just needs to live a turn. He just needs to live one turn. That's all we need. Come on. Live one turn. Oh, see, there's the shuffle. Okay, so we go like this, like this, and we get ready to throw the beat down on them. This is really good for us. Now, we can't Shadow Reaper Anduin until they're dead, but with two Shadow Word Deaths in our hand, a Death and Decay, we should be able to go for a while. Okay, so here's what we do. We go like this. We go... You know what? We just wait in case he does something crazy. Oh, Frostmourne. Lich King is giving us good things now. Okay, so we can Frostmourne. Come on, play something small. Yes, that was really good for us. Okay, so I think we win probably. You can't target it. Beating Jade Druid makes me feel happy. We're not done yet. He might pull something out. I don't know. He's got to deal with the dragon. What's he got? What's he got? Show me what you have. He's digging. I don't know what he's digging for. Yay. Feeding Druid warms the soul. Well, we're back to 13, where we started a couple nights ago. I think I played that okay. Nothing in particular I think I did wrong. Our draw was not great, but it turned out. Really important, I think, was him playing Fandral Staghelm without being able to follow it up with which one is it? Jade Idol. So when he can summon a Jade Golem and shuffle 3 copies in at the same time, it's just ridiculous. Like, I almost won a game a couple nights ago where Jade Golems were up to like a 13-13, but eventually I just can't deal with it that much anymore, and he wins. So, so that was good. Let's do another one. So we got a gimme win by the rogue who left, whether he disconnected or whatever. That one went okay. I was really not feeling great about that draw, but I guess he just didn't draw as many Jade Golem cards as he wanted. So we're playing another Druid. We have Barnes in our opening hand. We can throw back Ysera. So if we can like turn 4 Ysars into Ysars, we get a pretty good win. Okay, so we won't. Okay, well, let's see what happens, I guess. Here comes the first. Oh. Huh. I don't know what's real anymore. Sure. I don't want him to like play a bunch of buff cards on these guys. That's okay, so what do we got? Okay. Okay, so this is not Jade Druid? Oh, I thought I misclicked on the Corsair there for a second. So next turn we Barnes. 1 Flappy Bird gone. Okay, that's alright. We are okay with whatever's going on right now. Show me a Sarge. Come on. Yes. Into a Ysera. I'm plenty happy to not see Jade Druid. And that would be why we killed those pirates, because yeesh. Oh, well. Okay. I guess Buff Druid is a thing. I don't play many of them. That's actually really interesting. Well, let's try to get one more game in. One more game will either get us to rank 12 or we'll lose a star. But that will put us over a 5-game winning streak at the moment, which makes up for our 5-game losing streak last night. One more. If we can fight like Tempo Rogue or something and get a good draw, then just one more. Let's get to 12. Oh, Mage. Okay, so Quest Mage sucks. If it's Elemental Mage, we might be okay. We really need Barnes, which we didn't draw. But we have a couple turns to draw Barnes. We don't need him in our opening hand. We just got to get him by 3. So, hey, look, this guy's running some sweet legends. So, play your quest. Play your quest. No quest? Okay, so either holding his quest or he's elemental? I don't know. He's probably wondering the same thing about me. He's probably... I assume most people assume that Rizakis Priest, Kazakis Priest, whatever they call it, Shadow Reaper Anduin Priest. Just because the big priest is a very small percentage. Feels like we're gonna need this later. Okay, let's see if we can get a Barnes. Show me Barnes. I'm not. It could be as. Oh, look at that. We got Barnes. Show me Sarge. He's Sarah. That's okay. So this is where they ping Ysera because they don't want us to get card advantage. Oh, look. That's clever. Now we can't Eternal Servitude back Ysera when it dies, but that's alright. And then we put Laughing Sister in the middle. That way, they can't Cone of Cold my minions. So what are they playing? I'm not sure, actually. Primordial Glyph is such a good card. It's one of the best mage cards, I think. Huh. So is this a silent? Aha. Hey look, we made a good play. I'm still not sure what they're playing. They've only played one secret. They haven't played their quests. Okay, so there's finally a secret, I guess. Another poly? No, they can't polymorph it. They can... Okay, well... That's fine. That's really good. I'm sure that will come in handy. So maybe a flame strike? Flame strike. Would they flame strike only those minions though? Oh. Okay, well. So let's go like this. That's really funny, actually. What does this guy do? Did we just win? I think we just won, actually. Thank you, Lich King. Well, we did it, everybody. Rank 12. A good streak. It was a good climb. We've been doing this about 36 minutes. We played a few. We did what? 4 games. We went on a 4-game winning streak, which was nice. So, recap. Game 1. Let's look. Let's pull our tracker over here. We played against the Rogue, who I don't know what his deck was, actually. It didn't matter because he left. He didn't concede, so he probably disconnected or something, which, you know, it helped us on our climb, but I don't know if we would have won. He had a lot of cards in his hand. We had to expend some resources to deal with double Lich Kings and things like that, so that is what it is. We played a Jade Druid. We were lucky because we were able to kill Fandel. I can never remember his name. I even play WoW still, and I don't remember. Staghelm, but he played it without being able to copy any of his Jade Druid cards, so we got to kill him pretty quickly, and we were able to aggro him down. Next, we played another Druid who just was like a buff Druid, and I think we made the right choices by not letting things live. We Potion of Madness one of the pirates into patches. We Shadow Word Pain the Flappy Bird. And then when we played Barnes, he tried to silence the Obsidian Statue so it wouldn't kill one of his guys, but it just turned it back into the 4/8, which was really good because it made really good trades for us. So that was good. Then we played this mage. They played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cards. I guess it would have been Secret Mage, but they didn't do too much. They didn't play the quest, so they weren't Quest Mage. So I guess just some type of Control Mage. Stop the Doomsayer, let us tempo him down, and then Lich King was kind enough to give us triple Death and Decays, I guess, actually. They were smart when they played the Polymorph on Ysera, so we couldn't Eternal Servitude Ysera, which was pretty clever. But, so yeah, 4-game wins, with the 2 that followed late last night out of my frustration. It was frustrating. That lost streak last night, you can just see it just was bad. Not good. Which game was it? There was, I thought there was a rogue that I lost to in here. Somebody happened to draw the card that gives one of their minions poisonous. I was able to easily clear my Obsidian Statue more than I wanted. So yeah, anyone who ends up watching this, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. So we'll call it a night for now. So have a good night. Thanks again.